biggest thing that I've gotten out of like the program and stuff, and that I'd say to just like all the underclassmen is just like the sense of family that we had on the team was, I don't know, you can't even like describe it or replace it. Like, no matter what, if I was like up at the plate or on base or anything like that, I always knew I had my team behind me, even in those like solo moments. I always knew that the team was like there for me, and that like sense of family like really helps me, especially like in the outfield. There was like never a doubt in my mind that I couldn't lay out for a ball because I knew there was always going to be someone there backing me up. I just say to like all the underclassmen, just be a family, be able to just trust each other and know that everybody has that buy and everybody's going to give their full effort, and you're able to go make a like full run to state. I believe that.
The past 5 years I've been at Inglemoor is kind of build off what Jacob said, but the family aspect of it, I was able to trust everyone. I was able to gain so much information from everyone because I believed in everyone, and I felt like everyone trusted each other, and we all had the same goal, and I feel like we all worked hard for that goal. I feel like that's why we were so good, and I feel like like Jacob said, everyone had their back, and everyone believed in each other, and that's what made us as like a family aspect, and I believe that's why we're good.
I just like being on the Inglemoor baseball team. It taught me a lot about strength and resiliency, and like never being guaranteed anything. So you just gotta kind of show up every day and act like you're on the bottom of the barrel and gotta fight for everything. So that's like kind of what I got from being on the Inglemoor baseball team. Jesus. And what I'd give advice to the younger classmen is kind of just always competing and make sure that this program stays at the top of the standings. Like we've kind of built it up from like the bottom, and we just want to kind of ensure that like we'll always be competing for that Kinko championship or competing for like that state playoff run, because that's when baseball really becomes the best, and that's when you get really close with your teammates when you have success. So that's really all I'd have to say to the underclassmen.
One thing that Inglemoor baseball's brought me is just a friendship that I'll never forget, and like the competition that we've been in, and how we've had to come back from Bish coming in my sophomore year and just automatically making an impact. How we just flipped the whole Inglemoor persona around. How we're now a contender every year, and just that whole culture that we brought. I think it really brought like joy to me, and I was like happy to be a part of this team. And I have one thing to tell to the underclassmen is that the off season is not an actual off season. You need to be still throwing, hitting. It's time to work on your craft without having to play every day. And it's so valuable the next year that you play, because I hit puberty, grew, got stronger, and from freshman year to senior, my body's changed in a good way. My arm got stronger, but like without like the off season and getting stronger and throwing and just growing with your body, it just helps so much. Because if you don't do anything, you're gonna grow and just be not as athletic as you were, or you're just gonna be growing pains. It's really important to be in the off season working really hard.
I've found that what baseball has given me and what I've learned from baseball is super useful in my life outside of baseball. Like learning how to win a baseball game, it teaches you how to win in life. If you learn how to like compete in a baseball game and have an intent to win in a baseball game and care and have a passion and want to win a baseball game, you can take that and you can apply it to your career, to your job, to your life. I've already found some success just trying to win in life like I would win in a baseball game. And then when you're done with baseball, if you take those strategies and you apply them to life, you will find success. I guarantee you. It's a pretty amazing thing.
A lot of you guys know Sontag. Some of you guys may not, but he was a coach for Inglemoor for a few years, and he basically always kind of preached that play or practice as if the most important person is watching. So may it be scouts, your coach, just have them in your mind like they're always watching you. As an Inglemoor baseball player, I've kind of been taught by example to give it your all, and never expect to win. I don't think we were a team that ever expected to get the dub. We never had like 3 draft prospects on our team, but so we never expected to win, but we did. And that mentality is something I got from Inglemoor baseball. And lastly, Chooch was a big thing that I think helped our team. Chooch is a player who didn't get the playing time that most people get, but his energy was always 11 out of 10, and he was very loud and brought energy to the team. So I feel like keep that mentality going and always bring the best energy you can to the field.
Try your best, make the most of what you got, because high school goes by very fast. Don't regret anything. Just go out, play loose, and have no regrets on what you do throughout the year.
So something I'd want to say for the younger guys is it kind of goes with what both the coaches were saying is it's really important to take into account the mental part of the game, because I feel like personally I wouldn't say I didn't buy in. I definitely have tried going with what coaches were saying, but this year specifically I really tried seeking out information from coaches, asking them what was going wrong, what's something I needed to improve on, and actually taking it to heart and really having deep thought about it instead of just like, oh, okay, well, I need to see the ball deeper. Well, what are the mechanics that have to do with that? And all those small things. And just really, it's so crazy how important the mental part is. You can take as many swings as you want off the tee, but if you don't come to the ballpark with the right mentality, you're not going to do anything. You're not going to hit anything. So I think that was really important for me this year to learn that as far as how to prepare for each day and having the right mindset coming to each practice. Because like when I first came in here wanting to play third base, and I want to throw the ball as hard as I can, swing as hard as I can, try to hit a home run, whatever. And it's like, I hit one to the fence. I could probably hit the next one out. And then it would ruin my mechanics. It's really important to have the right mindset coming into every day in practice and really realizing where you are as a player and not trying to do too much and work on the small things instead of overlooking them, trying to go for more like bigger goals that you aren't ready for yet.